the front. Connor Zilic officially announced as his new full-time Cup teammate next year at Trackhouse today. 2. Final race of the regular season. Can there be a different winner, a new winner, a 15th different winner this year? Or will it be a repeat winner and keep Alex Bowman, who is no longer in this race, in the playoffs?
Alex said he was going to have to go watch it on television. He's going to be as nervous as anybody cheering on his Hendrick teammates, or anyone who has seen Victory Lane this year would be okay with Alex Bowman at this point. This pack, though, Jeff, it's funny. There's a lot of games being played, but it seems like there's some frustration by some drivers, some pushing, some shoving, trying to get themselves in the right position for those last 22 laps.
Let's talk more about SVG. Here's Dave.
Lee, so interesting to see him out front in the middle there in that Red Bull car. Ask Stephen Doran, his crew chief, this morning after those 4 road course wins, is this type of racing his second best discipline? And Stephen said, well, I don't know about that. He may not be able to, quote, see the air as people claimed Dale Earnhardt could do, but he's getting better and better at it. He's very good. We won't be super aggressive on our strategy, but every time Shane races these tracks, he gets better. What if he gets good at this too, Lee? He already is.
First laps led on an oval since Atlanta earlier in the year. He said that short tracks have been his area of the greatest improvement, but he needs to work on the mile-and-a-halves and the super speedways. Well, tonight, so far so good, Jeff.
Well, with 4 wins on road courses, he's locked into the playoffs, and a lot of people act like he can't advance, like he's not good enough. We just watched him last week at Richmond. He showed me he's good enough. He's improving. It is getting aggressive up here. That was close right there. Priest had to lift, but SVG to the lead with a teammate behind him. I don't think it's a given. I think that SVG can make it.
That was a perfect learning moment, right? SVG was a little non-committed to the top or the bottom, ended up getting put in the middle.
And look at the momentum he lost.
Yeah.
Not shuffled back, sent back.
Yeah, and it will happen in a hurry in that kind of middle no man's land.
How about Cody Ware? And the Rick Ware Ford has just been at the front ever since we commenced this second stage, and has been really stable, really smooth in that Arby's Ford. Good stuff. He's got Chase Briscoe right behind, then Christopher Bell. McDowell has been there. He's been ever present, Jeff.
And McDowell's so good on this type of racetrack. Spent some time with him this morning. He was excited about tonight. He said, hey, I was hired to this team to come win races, get them in the playoffs. And he feels they got a great shot.
Ross Chastain is towards the front, car number 1, center lane. Let's talk more about it with Marty Snyder. Marty?
Right in that middle line with that purple number 1 car. I just talked to Phil Surgeon a moment ago, his crew chief. They put it on lap 39. I said, can you stretch it? Can your driver stretch it to get you to the end of the stage? He said, no, we cannot. 20 to go here in stage 2. They will have to come to pit road. But if you go all the way to the very back of the pack, there is Ryan Blaney, who finished 3rd in stage 1. He pitted on lap 38. I asked Jonathan Hassler, is your driver saving enough, running around in the back there to make it to the end of the stage? He said, we'll see. It's going to be really close. So, Steve, are there teams trying to stretch it, in your opinion, with 19 to go in stage 2?
I think there are teams. They're getting better and better and better at calculating how much fuel's on board and how much they're using. Some will stretch it. The problem is, unlike a regular track where staying out is just a big advantage, here, if you pit with 8 or 10 cars and get the wide open throttle, you'll be so much faster than the cars that stay on the racetrack. You could just run them back down anyway. So I think these last 19 laps are going to be pretty fascinating. Why it really matters is because the next stage is 5 laps longer. So this is a little bit of a practice for the final run.
Keep an eye out for that Napa Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports. Chase Elliott, 3rd car, top lane. The familiar number 9, just ahead of Todd Gilliland. Now he ducks down to that middle lane. Now, speaking of Cody Ware, there is as much as a 9-lap disparity of when he pitted to, say, the likes of Joey Logano. So you'll see that Arby's Ford come to pit road sooner rather than later. He will not be able to go the distance.
But Keselowski right here, a big push to Logano all night long. We have been watching this. We've said it multiple times. He is not afraid to push.